The Indiana Pacers elected to hit the reset button, and they did so at last year's NBA trade deadline when they traded Domantas Sabonis. Now, this summer, that trend continued, and they ended up moving Malcolm Brogdon. So the expectation is that they're going to keep moving in that direction this season as well. But they do have some players that they hope to be cornerstones already on the roster, and that should help this team as they look to take another step forward. So in today's video, we're going to do an overall recap about the Indiana Pacers and their upcoming season. But before we do that, if you guys like today's video, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because it allows me to get content to you like this way quicker. Now, let's talk about how the Pacers are likely to take another step back before they take another step forward. Here's what I mean. As it almost always is the case, as the Pacers try to retool around Tyrese Haliburton and rookie Bennedict Mathurin, there's going to be some growing pains. It's not going to be that seamless of a transition, and you're going to see a growth period. But the evolution of Tyrese Haliburton is definitely predicated on the evolution of this Indiana Pacers team, and whether or not the front office is willing to be patient with the young star. And with patience comes a ton of question. And one question in particular is this year going to be the year that Haliburton has a breakout career year? Well, we could look at it like this. Did anyone think that Tyrese Haliburton would have the impact that he did when the trade first was executed? No. The masses thought that trading Domantas Sabonis was a lose-lose for the Indiana Pacers until Haliburton got into the court. And we haven't seen that come to fruition consistently just yet. So in my opinion, that definitely needs to be a change heading into the season. This is going to be Haliburton's third season in the league, and that is generally the year when stars begin to blossom. If Haliburton is going to be the player that the Pacers thought he had the potential to be when they traded for him, he's going to have somewhat of a breakout season this year. In 26 games with the Pacers last year, Haliburton averaged only 17 points, 10 dimes, and 4 boards per game on shooting 50% from the field and shooting a cool 42% from beyond the arc. I really believe that Haliburton should be expected to continue that play at a consistent pace offensively, and likely taking a slightly bigger role as well. The question is really though, can he do it? I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, what are some other moves that the Pacers could make this offseason and before the trade deadline that could possibly move that needle a little bit more forward? Now, there's of course the one trade that we've all been talking about for it seems a couple years now, and that's with Myles Turner. But that, in my opinion, is not going to likely come until the NBA trade deadline. But there's two more primary players. You have Buddy Hield and what we just mentioned, Myles Turner. Hield and Turner are two players that may not necessarily fit the new timeline that the Pacers are setting before themselves, around Tyrese Haliburton and Bennedict Mathurin. As the season moves forward, those are also two players that could gain some traction on the trade market. Turner's on an expiring contract, and Hield, he has one more year remaining on his deal beyond this season. I really do think that the hope is that the Pacers can make some strides this season, and with their young players taking on bigger roles, and that they mean parting ways with other players on the roster to get to that position. It's really all about what the Pacers are willing to do. Are they willing to hold on to the old and seamlessly be patient with the new? Who knows? The Pacers front office hasn't really seemed to put together a consistent game plan yet. But what's exciting about Indiana Pacers fans is the idea of Tyrese Haliburton being that franchise player. So that leads me to today's question. Can Tyrese Haliburton effectively become the franchise player that the Pacers are hoping that he could be? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And tomorrow, we'll be back better than ever with some more Indiana Pacers basketball. And like always, Pacers fans, I'll save y'all a seat. Peace.